Going live with a little bit of track mania. Hello, Frogu. Fucking faster than the bot, I see, as usual. I play the ads at the beginning of the streams. Well, while I go grab my drink. Grab my drink. Or the Discord notifications thought it was meant. Yeah, I removed streamer mode for a sec, so it does that. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna go grab my drink while the ads play. Be right back.
Oh, this new Linkin Park song is Linkin Park song is pretty good.
Damn, really, Paintbrush? You're gonna have a split end the first time I use you? I'm about to throw you in the fucking bin.
Oh man, you really feel?
Bro, imagine your first time you're gonna fucking put on. I'm using him because like I want him to have like a fresh tip, right? Like nice and straight line, and then there's a split hair.
Fresh tip.
Fresh split hair, insane.
Our tempered ray Dow drops tomorrow.
Oh really?
Actually, it drops at 2 a.m. But I'll play it tomorrow.
Nice.
Frogu says hi to everyone in chat.
Yeah, Frogu.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I think we're close up this mine shift for now. I'm not making any use of it anyway.
No. Better landing, otherwise it's not working. Dying in your city hit 30 degrees Celsius? Brother, it's not even May yet.
It's 22 here. It was 22 here. But it is the Netherlands, so that's pretty much like
That's pretty hot
35
for
you.
Netherlands, yeah.
Although on our hottest day last year it was like 40, which is fucking nuts.
Yeah, your country's not built for that.
No, we're not. The people aren't built for that. I can guarantee. Like we're just sweating. Oh, we do. I think I just need to put this.
And it's killing me not to know which one was the correct strat.
What are you doing?
Continuing the grind on this jump.
Oh, wait, the jump that we were
Yeah.
where you were at yesterday?
The lunatic jump.
I mostly just think of it fondly because I managed to piss off Rumble more than I ever did. And I'm proud of that.
To the point where he had to mute you.
Yeah! That hasn't happened before.
That's impressive.
Damn. Your photo you took 2 August ago, Nine Dragon, you'll be shocked. Is it because of your hair?
What are you talking
Frogo's
about?
Frogo has long hair. Oh, 52 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
What the
Did
fuck?
he just send a message just to say that he has long hair?
No.
Okay, Tara.
That was
You
me.
son of a bitch, Frogo. What the fuck? How dare you speak to me now? Okay. That's a bit much.
Tara.
That was
Oh,
you.
hi,
You-
Frogger.
Goodbye, Frogo. Wait,
Hi,
you
Frogo.
were?
He's still there.
Oh, he's still hi, Frogo.
The photo he wanted to show you was of a temperature reading you took in the city, which was 52 degrees.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking
Yeah.
wild. Wait, the Festus Forge. What the fuck is it?
God damn it.
All these conduits for it, which is polished dark stone. Alright, what we got? Can't believe. Wait, what's this? Oh my god! What the fuck? That's I don't. Also, I fucking have long hair. Brag about it, Frogo. Damn. Some of us here are follically challenged. Some of us are bald.
Baldically challenged.
Yeah. Like, look at fucking poor Iggy here. He doesn't have any hair up there.
Oh, I guess I did.
He already has the fat thing. Don't try to pawn the bald thing on him too.
Jeez.
It's one disability per person, bro. Rumble's deaf, you're bald, Heckmeister's autistic.
Actually, we ended up replacing mine with ADHD now that I have an actual diagnosis for it.
Okay, so
Autism's open for whoever wants to take it.
Wait.
Heckmeister has ADHD.
Frogo's
which is
partially blind.
schizophrenic. Frogo's partially there. Frogo, you're a perfect match for Rumble. He's partially deaf.
Who's the mute?
They cover
Who's
they
the
cover
mute?
each other's
What?
weaknesses.
I'm not autistic.
That's not
Yes,
what we
you are.
said.
You damn know it.
Also, you intervening about 40 seconds after the autistic talk happened to say that you're not autistic proves you are autistic.
Okay, I was BRB, okay? I was still listening in, I was just BRB.
That doesn't change.
Well, it's fine. Rena has narcolepsy, so she can have that.
Yeah, narcolepsy sucks when you don't have sleep.
And Rena, you're a narc? That's crazy.
Rena's a narc.
Send me up to the place.
Who
Whoa.
has the longest hair? Probably Mel. You or Nine Dragon? Well, I don't know how long you've had it at
You
your
are
peak,
Nine
Dragon.
Dragon? Did you say that?
Not that type of hair.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
why are you
All right,
discussing
both of you
that?
unzip your pants.
Wanna Asian.
I'm sorry, man.
But yeah, how long was your hair at your peak?
Might
Peak length.
On me?
Yeah.
Pretty long actually. I had it not down to my shoulders, but like my neck was fully covered.
Huh? That's long.
Well,
For
yeah,
boy
a guy
standards,
it is.
yes.
Yeah.
And considering the alternative now is he is bald.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, fair.
Funny. I've been growing my hair out in solidarity.
Solidarity of whom? It's definitely not 9-Dragon. What you should have said is, my widow's peak is expanding in solidarity of 9-Dragon.
God.
I'm so glad I'm not balding.
Bro, as I was getting older, I got a crazy widow's peak and it's there. It's not moved anything in the last like 4 years, but it's there.
It's there.
Oh my God.
And I'm not balding
that is-
either, which is
Yeah.
weird, because at least if it were
That's
balding, I'd
double-edged
have an
knife.
excuse to even it out. Now it just looks weird.
I'm not balding, but I am getting a lot of white hair.
Now I just look like I'm permanently doing a Vegeta cosplay.
Not balding, I just look old.
I'm salt and pepper.
Is what she said.
No, too much stress in life. You never feel when you're stressed like that.
You shared
Your body
in
definitely does.
general your peak hair. I've not. I'll see it in a sec. Hold on. Wait, is Trackmania not on my SSD?
Oh, I guess I'm
Fuck
not
is
getting
that?
that call anytime soon, so I...
That's fairly long, yeah. About boob height. Let me confirm. Is Trackmania on my SSD? Because if it isn't, I've got something to do tomorrow.
I'm surprised that it isn't. I have all games on SSD. Although, granted, I only have SSDs in my computer.
Yeah, no, I have.
That's, like,
I had certain games not on SSD because it didn't need. Like Trackmania doesn't need it, but if I'm streaming it, it would help. Properties.
Ooh. No,
Where are your files?
I don't need
It
to
is
buy
not on my
console.
SSD.
I-
Interesting.
Gil, you're out of fucking spells. You got a 4th level and a 2 level yet? I don't want to take a long rest.
All right, so tomorrow I'm moving it to the SSD. Maybe I'll be able to stream with better quality than on it. Yeah, like all of my ROMs and Pokemon shit, that doesn't need to be on my SSD because that takes nothing. Like, it doesn't require anything to fucking run. You could run that on phones from 2008. You can have the ROMs on it. I can, on a PlayStation 2 memory card, I could put some of those ROMs. They're that tiny.
Where PlayStation? No, sorry. PlayStation 1 memory cards were like 2 megabytes. No, 24 megabytes, I think. I'm pretty sure it was.
No, it wasn't. You were right with the first time. It is 2. Because 8 megabytes was introduced on PS2.
Motherfucker, no, we're both wrong.
hey, that's the best guy.
Was 8 on
128
PS1?
Kilobytes.
What?
Kilobytes. Woof.
So wait, what was
1
this? What
megabyte.
was the smallest one on PS2?
1 megabyte. Okay. PS2 memory card. 128 megabytes.
What am I thinking of 8 megabytes then?
No. I would stick with the original 8 megabytes. Yeah, for PS2, 8 megabytes.
Yeah, 8 megabytes was the original
PS1
PS2.
Was 1 megabyte.
Like fucking hell, dude.
Well, 128 kilobyte, which is 1 megabyte.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, PS2. I was right on the PS2. It was 128 megabytes. Or 8 megabytes. It was one of the two.
Yeah, no, I remember the one with the console was at 8 megabytes. And you had to go out of your way to buy the bigger one.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I need some maple.
I never got to buy one of the big ones. What I'd do was whatever game I'd obsess with, that's the only one game that would have save files on the PS2. I'd delete everything else.
Yep.
The harshest one to delete was the FIFA files every year.
Oh god.
Upcast Fireball?
There were 650.
Saving
There were
the
64
question.
megabyte
It's
versions.
Fireball.
Yeah, makes sense. If there is 128, there should be 64. Oh, damn it! Bad landing. The aim has to be to land on the plastic. Have to go with either less speed or a better angle for it. There it is. Yeah, but then have to turn around. We go higher. Hurt sooner. Oh, too fast. Oh. Damn, that was close. Okay. Feed. Damn. Shit, I got the... Fuck, I got the slide correctly. But the
Alright.
angle is terrible.
I'm gonna go live.
Alright.
Alright.
Hopefully that's okay to people.
Come on, give me the dark stuff. Thank you.
I just gotta find out how.
Also, be warned. You might, all of you guys might end up seeing random VTuber drama on your YouTubes, like
Why?
clips and shit of random
Follow
VTuber
my
drama.
Reddit.
I don't
Something
follow
Why
any
would that?
VTubers.
No, it-
except
it-
you.
Yeah, no. Even if you
Something
don't
about
follow
Twitter.
VTubers, it's just gotten to the point where like, regular YouTubers are talking about it.
Something about Cinder being a bitch. Or...
Yeah. TLDR is big streamer, name is Cinder, hellhound kind of character with gigantic titties,
Oh, it's great. Yes.
which important info.
Okay.
She kind of became big very quickly. Right over the span of 2 years, she became very, very big. Not the titties, as in popular.
Okay.
And she became like really good friends with Bao, Numi, Lily, Shy Lily. You know, with some of the bigger ladies on the VTubing side of things. And she was very pushy about like becoming friends with them as soon as she got even a little bit of success, but people didn't see that much into it because they're like, yeah, because for the most part, to them and to their faces, she was being like kind and nice and everything.
Okay.
So a couple of days ago, the artist who does all of Cinder's, well, not all of it, but like does a lot of Cinder's fan art, did her model and stuff like that, came out with a bunch of screenshots about Cinder and her manager kind of like not quite forcing her to be exclusive to them in terms of model making, but definitely kind of like guilt tripping her into it, like manipulating her into it. Within those screenshots also was like proof of Cinder talking shit about the other VTubers that she was quote unquote friends with.
Okay.
And Bao, who is a whale VTuber, kind of on the higher end of famous of within that sphere, she was going to get a model done by the same artist.
Okay.
Cinder and her manager, who turned out to be her significant other, boyfriend, I think.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh, people weren't aware of that before.
We don't know if they were aware of it like that, but they hadn't disclosed it as such. But they did. But they were kind of like inseparable whenever they were at conventions, IRL, and stuff like that.
Oh.
So people kind of knew. But Cinder and her boyfriend kind of gaslit the artist and manipulated her into canceling the model that Bao had requested.
What?
Because
Okay.
so active sabotage. Then another streamer's model got cancelled because of Cinder's guilt tripping. This time of a VTuber named Silvervale.
Okay.
Then she was like actively sabotaging a third VTuber named Spite, who wasn't even that big,
Hey, Frogu.
Okay.
but you know, every time Spite was also like Cerberus inspired, Hellhound inspired. She also, every time she had an idea about, say, an ASMR stream or a subathon goal or something like that, coincidentally, Cinder would also get that.
Had the same
Surprising how
idea
that worked, huh?
That is interesting.
Yeah. Spite never came out and said
so-
anything about it because it could have just purely been coincidental. It's not like Spite's ideas were like out of left field. Like anyone could come up with an ASMR stream, so she never thought too much about it. But it turns out that some of it was conscious and some of it was not.
Okay.
So basically, after the artist exposed Cinder's manipulation, the shit talking her friends behind her back, and the active sabotage of other people's careers, 6 other Google Docs dropped from 6 different VTubers about their experiences with Cinder, one of them being Spite, one of them being Silverveil.
Okay.
So basically she went from overnight
liked
being
the
one of the most popular and loved VTubers by her peers and part of the community. Part of the community always hate her, but you know, that's just VTubing.
That's just VTubing, yeah.
To instantly everyone being like, yo, Cinder, what the fuck? Justifiably.
Okay. Yeah, understandable.
After all of the documents, all of the Google Docs came out, like, kind of detailing her actions over the months and years, actually, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Her first response is so the manager's online handle is redacted. Like, that's his handle. It's redacted. So we called him Red for short.
It's called
It's a good
Red.
name.
Okay.
It's a solid name.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
This is the tweet she made in response to all of this.
Mm.
Effective immediately, Redacted will no longer be managing or overseeing my VTuber activities. He is no longer represents me as a creator, my brand, or my intentions. I'm sorry, everyone. I will make a larger response when I'm able. So she's
throwing the
him
boyfriend on the bus.
under several buses, because let's not forget, it's 6 big VTubers with like screenshots of DMs of how she was like shit talking others and like being manipulative. So she threw her boyfriend under 6 oncoming buses.
Nice.
You know what should be funny? What, Froggle? You being part of the drama would be very funny. Like a random ass frog, and it was the reason all of this went down.
It could have happened. Who knows?
And then next day she does another Google another Google Doc where she like kind of just talks about it from her perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The entire thing is just further like the boyfriend's already under the bus. She's making the bus reverse and go back.
She's just throwing. She keeps blaming everything on the boyfriend.
Like she tries to take some accountability, right? I'll give her credit in that there's moments and messages within this where she's like trying to make it seem like she's taking some accountability. But then that is immediately undone with the excuse of, I let my boyfriend's opinion cloud my judgment. I took his word for granted. I took his word when I was talking about others and like all yada yada. So it's basically like prefacing with the excuse of I was controlled or whatever by my boyfriend. I was like his opinion clouded my judgment.
Did they break up now?
Wasn't me.
It's like he made me think this way kind of vibes.
Oh wow, that sounds like
Deflecting, yes.
like a great way to break up.
I assume that has already happened at this point based on this, but who knows?
I don't know. There's entirely a chance Redacted told her, hey, just throw me under the bus and we'll try to salvage your career. But the entire thing is, and this is the part that really pissed me off individually.
Okay.
Is that we had come to the conclusion that it'd be in my best interest to talk with Nano, who is the artist, about making more time for my projects by negotiating her to cut her other work. It was wrong for us to push onto her, and it was wrong to the other creators who wanted a chance to work with her. There was one specific creator we were responsible of naming and pressuring Nano into reconsidering projects with. Not an entire list. Followed up with the words, of her own volition, Nano canceled a large portion of her model commissions in September. You absolute fucking bitch. You cannot just say that you were convincing her to focus entirely on working for you and then say of her own volition, Nano canceled a large portion of her commissions. You do not get to say that. Not at the slightest. You take accountability for effectively manipulating an artist into making those decisions. You cannot say this was of our own volition and then attempt to say, oh no, this was we shouldn't have done that, but also she did it on her own. No, you do not get to wash your hands away from that. That part pissed me off the most out of all of that.
Understandable.
I feel like a lot of people don't know how to take accountability.
Yeah, no, it's a very common problem that accountability is seen as such a hard thing to do because people assume accountability has to be punishment. Not necessarily the case. Driver's fault, of course, it always is driver's fault. Like, accountability just means standing by your actions even if your actions were wrong. You did those actions. It doesn't matter what your intent was. It doesn't matter if you're sorry. You did those actions. And that kind of just... the rest of the thing reads in a similar vein. Like, yes, there is the word sorry here and there every now and then, or I feel terrible, or they don't deserve it. Yeah, those words are there. But they are wrapped in a myriad of excuses, deflections, weird reasonings for things. So just kind of... and no one accepted it. Not a single person who was affected by this accepted it. And her friends straight up called her out on it. My favorite of which was Shy Lily.
Oh.
Let me see if I find the tweet, because this is an amazing tweet. So, Shy Lily read the entire thing and saw all the like manipulation and gaslighting and all the it's not my fault, my editor made me do this, or I didn't know what was happening. Which, by the way, your boyfriend is your manager and you don't know how he's handling business, your career. I do not believe that for a fucking second. Shy Lily is the Orca girl, yes.
Oh wait, how do I dodge that?
Orca girl.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
I found the tweet. This is a response to the Google Doc. I'm going to read this first paragraph verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
The absolute audacity to sit here and continue to manipulate and gaslight is absolute insanity. The pain and mental torment you've caused to the one closest and most supportive of you has been devastating, and I have never been so heartbroken and hurt so badly for my friends. You are the fakest person I've ever had the displeasure of supporting. Reading and hearing of how you've really viewed me behind my back, not just through screenshots of your man's words, but also your very own messages while having to sit here and read through these bullshit lies you spin makes me want to vomit. That was verbatim. I don't know if you've seen clips of Shy Lily. She's like a gentle child. She's sweet. Like, she's not... even when she says fuck off, you can't help but smile because she's like adorable.
Ah, she said fuck off. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That person was like, how fucking dare you? You stupid bitch. And it's funny.
You fucking cunt.
This continues. Like, this tweet continues. To
Go-
claim
no,
that you didn't know...
Keep going. I love it.
To claim that you didn't know a single thing and had zero awareness of what your man was up to when everyone who's shared even a single moment with you knows that you basically operate as the same person, sharing every waking moment while loving to jump at the slightest opportunity to turn into your most slanderous self as soon as the opportunity was given, even when talking about your friends, is sickening. I have experienced your own actions without Red, her boyfriend, in a situation where your own screenshotted words, you express a pressure to live up to what Lily is, in quotations, and proceeded to throw one of your most loyal and supportive friends under the bus after months of continuous planning just because you consistently chose business over friends, never feeling bad for failing them. Just to earn the bag and compete with me over a collab that you rescheduled to be on the exact date that your friend needed you to keep an important promise. You actively lied about it to them, and instead blaming me for a collab that you had rescheduled to be on that date, adding me to the pool of excuses to save your ass when you realized you were being a bad friend. Why blame me for choosing to miss an obligation you agreed to on the most important days of that friend's career? Everything you do is out of competition through your constant need to one-up people and those who are the sole reason you even have these opportunities and platforms to begin with. You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, very good.
You claim that it's just business. Well, in the business world, there has to be accountability, and all you've done is try to shove it away and admit nothing. In true narcissistic fashion, you're only feeling sorry about yourself and your own consequence and your career and try to salvage it. I'm sorry for everyone who looked up to you as inspiration, and I'm especially sorry for your fans. The Pyro Pups, her fans, deserve better.
Pyro
Like-
Pups.
Damn.
Oh, because of Cinder. Got it. Sorry. I was sorry.
Like, damn. That was a savage takedown.
Mm-hmm. That is actually kind of nuts.
I guess sometimes fame can really get to a person.
I don't think it's necessarily fame that does this. So some people change like this way, but I think most people know that certain traits within them aren't attractive to a larger audience, so they suppress them. But
Yeah.
they never stay suppressed for long enough for them to. Well, for some people it does, but they have better PR managers, and I don't think VTubers really have the money for that.
And even if they do, they wouldn't do it.
No. They would know better.
The problem with this scenario is that not even that Cinder got too famous too quick or whatever. This is apparently she's often in the apology explained that she's insecure, she was jealous and all that. That's not because of the fame. Like, that was always there. It's just when you're famous and have leverage, well, those worst traits become a much bigger problem.
That's kind of sad. I don't know. It's like taking accountability is like a trait that I never really see in like every generation.
It's much less prominent in content creator spaces where people are so desperate to keep and maintain a career that they'll admit to nothing and continue to like build facades and lies on top of it rather than ever take any accountability for it.
Yeah, and a lot of people like get screwed with that.
Mm-hmm. Like all the YouTuber
yeah.
apologies. None of those are accountability.
Some of them, like what was that one again that was really good? I don't remember. There was one that really was like that was just good.
Wasn't it PewDiePie?
It could be.
Might have been.
I don't think I've seen the PewDiePie thing.
But a majority of them are not. Fucking, you remember Ukulele Girl?
Oh my god! I'm
Doesn't.
sorry I raped you, or no, I sorry assaulted you. Like, what the fuck?
It was.
Made a song about that?
Is oh my fucking god! Like the tone, the absolute tone deafness of that. Just.
But take a but like you said, like taking accountability for one's actions is tough. But it is also rare as hell, and I respect the people that do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you got the fucking bloodhounds and the idiots that make it impossible to be the one that like the moment that they admit any kind of fault, they just decide, oh, you see, he is the devil, you know, and that's not.
Yeah.
No, most people are just human. They make errors.
And that's the thing. I
But
think in the fear of attempting to avoid that kind of publicity, people go too far the other way.
Oh yeah. They go to cover up rather than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are so scared of pushback that and the funny thing is, if Cinder would have come out and have said, hey, you know what? You guys are right. I've been terrible. This has been an eye-opening moment for me. I shouldn't have put business in front of my friends. I know I've deeply hurt their trust, and I do not deserve forgiveness, but I will ask for an apology from everyone involved, individually, and I hope that one day they manage to move on from the damage that I've caused, with or without me present in their lives.
You know, I do like that because you didn't you didn't ask for them to forgive you, which is sometimes I hear apologies and I'm like, no, that's not how forgiveness works.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
because
yeah,
that's the difference between accountability, like regret and remorse. This is one of my favorite comparisons to make into accountability and guilt. The regret is guilt because you regret how the actions turned out. You regret how everything ended up.
3 hours.
Continue.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, no, I was interrupted by
It's
Drake
alright.
saying something about 3 hours, and I'm not sure what he said.
So
He was
I've
paid
been
for 3
painting
hours.
for 3 hours.
It's therapeutic, isn't it?
I can imagine.
I mean, I played pool for 8 hours
I don't
straight.
know. It's like the damage that you did as a person, it would never go away no matter what. Especially if you hurt the person really bad.
And that's where the
don't think
accountability
that's-
comes in. Regret would be, from my
Yeah.
perspective, I hate how that happened, and I hate the result of it. Right? I'm sad about the result of how I'm a result of the follow. That's regret, and that is guilt. Accountability and remorse would be hating the fact that you hurt your friends, that you manipulated people, and that you sabotaged careers for your own gain. Remorse is not feeling bad because the situation ended shitty. Remorse is feeling bad because they were mistreated by my actions, and I carry shame because of those actions mistreated them, and I feel empathy for how bad they must feel now. That's what remorse and accountability looks like.
But I also think that she has to redeem herself. I don't know how.
Sure.
Redemption
And
is
that's
such a fucking weird concept.
You
within-
start. Redemption starts with being
held
actually
accountable.
Well, admitting,
apologetic.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, admitting that you're wrong first.
Yeah.
Also, redemption is like a continual effort. It cannot just be one big action. It's just it's just like you actually making the changes that you aspire to in your apology. Most likely, I assume that the like all of them always say, "I'm gonna do better from now," and then actually do better. You know?
Yeah.
That by the time I get into the Discord today, I can't even say the N-word anymore.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna apologize?
Woohoo.
To nobody, honestly.
To the N-words.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my was. It's for all those Oblivion fans out there.
I'm sorry.
The one of
Yeah,
them that
Nick
is
and
probably
I
in my
both
chat.
got into it. I think the
And it's you,
only
Jet
thing
Nurse.
that kept me here was that like the drama with the VTubers or
Yeah.
is it YouTubers?
VTubers,
it was
I was
like,
TLDRing the drama of VTubers.
Okay, yeah. There was like a lot going on with whatever Heck was explaining.
Yes, Frogu, that is
But-
Jet Nerd.
Hi, Frogoo.
Hi, Grogu. Yes, no. I already said hi.
Also, yeah, tomorrow I'll do a
but
longer
shit
stream.
people will always be shit people.
Yeah. And that's the thing. On the internet, especially behind a VTuber avatar, it's very easy to mask who you are.
Yeah.
Yes, Ragu. Yes.
I'm autistic. It's already easy to mask who I am.
Superpower.
No, it isn't. You just don't shut up.
Oh, see, that's only me on Discord.
To be fair, yeah. UIRL, I imagine you're... It's not even that you're quiet, it's that you don't give a fuck about talking to people.
Well, yeah, most people can't handle me, and I don't want them to try.
If you can't handle me at my worst,
Then you're gonna get me at my worst.
yeah. because
You
it's
can't
the
handle
only
me at
mode
my
I
tism?
got.
You can't get me at my rhythm.
You got the rhythm.
Yeah.
I ain't got
You
no
can't
Hey,
handle
don't
my
project.
tism.
I ain't got tism.
I ain't
We ain't
got
got
no
Oh, wait,
Tism.
I'm missing a red dot. Oh, wait, that was a red one.
Are you a cat?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Pussy.
God damn it.
I
Whee.
ain't got no.
So, fun fact. If you get called a pussy,
Yes.
you're not
What?
being called you're not being compared to a vagina.
Why not?
It's short for pusillanimous, which means showing a lack of courage or timid. It's literally a completely different word.
That does sound different.
Could we start a clan, Pusillanimous Anonymous?
Yeah, the lesser known rapper Pusillanimous B.I.G.
The notorious Pusillanimous PhD.
Gyoza Nabe. Oh, that sounds good.
Ain't got no.
He's banishing.
Ooh. Oh, except for the mushrooms. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms.
I am now.
Oops.
I used to not be.
Oh,
I like him now.
Mushroom.
It's entirely getting over the texture hump.
for me, and I literally don't like mushrooms for the reason other people do. It's that like patented earthy flavor. It just I can't do it. It's literally the mushroom taste.
Yeah,
In
okay, that's fair.
90% of cases, I can't, I don't enjoy it, which sucks. Because, I can tell that they're, delicious from a, objective perspective. I
Yeah.
just don't like them.
Yeah.
I like mushroom soup and shit.
Like your brain is like,
They're
yeah, no,
great.
this should be good, but your taste buds are like, brother, ew.
My brain's literally like, these flavors are all perfectly balanced. I don't like this
That's-
one.
That's how I feel with the black mushroom. Oh, wait.
But-
What's that mushroom called
tree
again? The
ears?
wood mushroom? No, there's a black kind of mushroom, but it just doesn't really. Is it wood ear?
It might
Oh,
be
I know what
wood
you're
ear.
talking about. The one
Yeah,
that
wood
we
ear.
have
They're
in
like-
soup.
Here, let me show you a.
Yeah, I actually don't like that.
Let me copy an image
I
and
got-
see if I'm.
Once I
Thinking
got
of the right
over
one.
the color and the
These ones?
the look, I'm fine with
Is it?
eating it. I actually like eating it. They don't have much of a taste, and it's pretty much the texture that I like.
Rena, did I send you the right ones?
It's kind of like cartilage. I love me some cartilage.
I mean,
sent
what's
you
the
a
right
message.
one?
I sent you a message
Oh,
with a
the
picture of a
message?
mushroom. Yeah, on Discord. Is that the type of mushroom you're talking about?
Let me look at that in a little
Oh yeah.
bit, okay?
No, you don't have to do it right away.
Yeah.
No, she has to. She has 2 screens.
Look right
Oh,
now.
right, I can't. Wait.
You
Oh
can.
my God.
Keep Discord open on your
yeah.
second screen.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
do. Discord's always open on my second screen.
Yeah, it's this one, the wood ear or earwood.
Okay.
Oh, but I don't see my mouse on
Also-
the second screen.
What the heck?
You have to alt tab maybe.
Frogu pics in chat?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I
Hell
see.
yeah.
Come away from driver.
Ain't
What?
got no rhythm.
Keep Frogo away
yeah.
from driver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Frogu's
this one I
clearly
like
too
it
attractive for
in
driver.
in Hotpot, when I put it in there, I love it
Too
because
attractive
of
for
the
driver,
texture,
brother.
like I said. Reminds
Like, I
me
know
of,
we dogpile on
cartilage.
driver, but give the man
Enjoy.
some credit.
I just haven't seen enough pictures of Driver
Yes, sir.
recently.
Fair enough.
I'll endeavor to change that.
Just go
Like
look
when
at
I want to
the
eat
onion.
chicken and then like I get to the cartilage, I eat the cartilage.
Damn it.
Yes.
Macaroni.
I don't eat the
Chicken
cartilage
strips.
much. I just like the meat.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I know-
heard me, Stan. I like the meat.
Yeah, I know you
I
do,
like
buddy.
to meet it, meet it.
No, yeah, because I understand like a lot of people just eat like when they eat chicken bones or like chicken wings,
9.
they just eat
is
the meat
Is the
or
plate
most of the meat.
Fireball my own
But
person?
then like once there's like the part at the top and the bottom where like the cartilage would be, they leave that shit. I'm like, come on, man, you can eat that shit. Come on.
You sound like an
For
addict.
me,
Oh,
it's not the
okay, you
the
tired?
cartilage has no
Are you
taste, but I
gonna
don't like the
sleep in?
texture.
Sorry, I'll check you out, Lucas. I
Yeah, texture issues for me on that one.
What do you say?
Should I Fireball
Yes.
Yes.
my own person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't
Do
we
you
stutter?
have evocation school on the wizard?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
then it's not gonna hurt the fucking units.
Like,
Sure way.
even before we knew that, we were
Yeah,
like,
for
yes, do it. Why the stutter? Why the question? What? How is this a question?
Should like your guy should be fine. Right? I think so, yeah. Polish deep no. I need to...
Okay, new strat. Find a new strat for this.
Alright, I got some dark stone.
No turning in air. Because you get a direct bounce down onto the plastic. You just need to get the right angle. If I land on the plastic, it means I can keep accelerating towards the finish as opposed to just landing. Bit more. Left on that one.
Okay. Time for an update on what I've been doing for the past 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to play League now?
The fuck?
Rigma?
Read
Rig my balls.
Mm.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
But that's only if people are
Okay,
playing.
show what you got. What have you got?
Better be Tyranids.
I'm late to the game,
Oh.
but I got to get to this bazaar run first.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Okay. We're
Custodians?
doing non-metallic metal. So
Ultramarines? What we got?
Cringe.
BRB, I'm about
That's
to
awesome.
measure your disappointment.
Fuck yeah.
this is kind of where we're at. I've been 3 hours on this fucking feet.
Oh.
It looks good. Nice. For your first time?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So like we kind of got like most of it. The end goal is let me get a picture of what it's supposed to look like.
The end goal is to blow up.
And act like I don't know nobody. Something like this is the end goal.
Bro, this is funny. As
Something.
hold on.
I see.
Like this is what
What's this?
what like we're trying to achieve. How even this one, or this is the style I'm trying to achieve. It's called non-metallic metal.
Mm.
Because like you don't use metallic paints because they're